And I want to turn to Mr. Samuel Matano, the Vice Chair of Anti-Illicit Trade Subcommittee at the Kenya Association of Manufacturers. What do you see as the benefit of IPR recordation to your members?
Thank you. So, hamjamboni nyote. Thank you for that question. First of all, I'd like to just assure you that I'm sitting here on behalf of my chairman of the committee in CAM that fights counterfeit, and I'm the genuine article recorded by Joseph over here. So I'm not counterfeit as I sit here. But on a serious note, for us as the manufacturers, I think it's been a long journey for us to reach where we are with recordation. And it's a good thing, because for us, recordation would address the issue of counterfeit right at the entry points. The entry points into Kenya are well defined. And once counterfeit product has entered and is scattered throughout the country, the task becomes much harder to fight the counterfeit, to seize it, as Bwana Musiambo has said. But if it is addressed right at the port of entry, then it is all together and it is much easier to intercept. And so for us, we are very much for it, as it would make the enforcement action much simpler. The other aspect is that it does level the playing field. I think we listened to the speakers during the plenary session, and they talked about the issue of intellectual property rights. These counterfeiters are lazy people who are stealing ideas made by other people. They have done research and development, produced a product, so they take the shortcut and copy that product to put it in your hands. So for us, it would be leveling the playing field so that the government, as is represented here, is the referee and making sure that we are all playing by the same rules. The third aspect is that this recordation would ensure government revenues. As you know, counterfeiters do not pay tax. They not only avoid using their brains to develop their product, but they also avoid paying tax. And so for us as Kenyans, we should support this because it does ensure government revenues for our own social development. That is building roads, schools, hospitals, etc. So we should all rally behind this recordation initiative. It is good for all of us. Fourth is that it would make it easy and fast to identify the real product from the counterfeit, particularly for law enforcers. I think it was also observed here that these are some of the difficulties law enforcers get in the field. When you come across counterfeit, how do you tell a counterfeit product from the genuine one? So recordation would greatly help in that aspect. And then lastly, maybe this is where I should have started, is for the consumer. We are taking some of this product into our bodies, and yet we don't know what the ingredients are, particularly in counterfeit. Some of the ingredients might be harmful. And so again, as citizens of this country, we should support this initiative so that we make sure that what we are putting into our bodies, what we are consuming, what we are using is actually wholesome and will help our bodies. So I think those are the issues. Mm-hmm.